this time we'd like to welcome the Irish of Sacred Heart Cathedral. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to announce the defensive starters for the St. Francis Lancers. Starting off with a senior, 6'4", 210 pounds, outside linebacker, number 19, Raiden Ellis. A 6'3" senior, defensive tackle, number 75, Solomon Tupa. A 5'10" junior, defensive tackle, number 55, Siosi Tonga. A 6'1" senior at outside linebacker, number 45, Opa Tui Kirailit. A 6'1" sophomore, 195 pounds, at linebacker, number 20, Jackson Kahoo. A senior at 5'11", 170 pounds, at linebacker, number 5, AJ Griffin. A 6'3" senior at 195 pounds, linebacker, number 7, Junior Biao. A senior at 6'1", at corner, number 23, Sawyer Hughes. A senior at 5'11", 170 pounds, at corner, number 30, Andrew Carrasquillo. A 5'11" senior at 175 pounds, at free safety, number 22, Declan Quinn. A 6'1" senior, 195 pounds, at strong safety, number 3, Kiala Kayane. Now I'd like to introduce, from St. Francis, Juan Becerra, and from Sacred Heart Cathedral, Jay Murphy, who will read the sportsmanship statement.
Hello, my name is Juan Becerra from St. Francis High School, and this is Jay Murphy from Sacred Heart Cathedral High School. On behalf of St. Francis High School, I would like to welcome Sacred Heart Cathedral and the rest of their students, coaches, and fans to tonight's contest. Together, we are here to remind everyone that both of these teams have worked equally hard in preparation for tonight's game, and both deserve your vigorous support and respect. The students of our two schools enthusiastically support the principles of pursuing victory with honor, and we request that all cheering be done in a positive and respectful manner. As well, we do not consider berating or disrespecting your opponents or the game officials as being classy, funny, or cool behavior. Please remember that this game is for us, the students of both St. Francis and Sacred Heart Cathedral. Please allow everyone here to experience the real fun and enjoyment of high school football. Thank you.
We would once again like to ask you to please rise if you are able, remove your caps, as St. Francis Chaplain, Father Tony Mancuso, will lead us in prayer.
We place ourselves in the presence of God. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Lord God, Heavenly Father, we gather on this beautiful evening that you have given us. We praise and thank you for the gifts you have showered upon all of these players. Lord God, we ask your presence among us so that we may rejoice in the gifts and the talents you have given to those involved in this game. We pray not only for those on the field, but also for their coaches and all who use their gifts to support and guide their players. Lord God, we ask that all of the players be protected from all harm and injury, and that this game, in the way in which it is played, gives honor and glory to you, who are the source of every gift and talent. We ask St. Francis of Assisi to watch over them as we make this prayer through the Sacred Heart of Jesus, in union with the Holy Spirit, one God, forever and ever. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Hello and good evening, and welcome into tonight's presentation of St. Francis Lancer football here on the Lancer Live Entertainment Network. My name is Sammy O'Brien. Alongside me is my co-host, Ethan Kawahara, as the St. Francis Lancers take on the Sacred Heart Cathedral Fighting Irish in this West Coast Athletic League matchup. The St. Francis Lancers come into this game 2-3, 1-1 in the WCAL, and Sacred Heart Cathedral comes into this game 3-2 overall with also a one-run record. In the WCAL, the Lancers are coming off a strong, commanding 42-20 win over St. Ignatius last week up in the city. And Sacred Heart Cathedral is also coming off a 36-20 win over Valley Christian. Now we're going to kick it down to the side.
Hello and welcome to the sideline of the Brother Fisher Field in Mountain View. The Lancers' key to the game tonight will be utilizing that powerful line of theirs and running the ball, tiring out the Fighting Irish, and then closing with a strong throwing arm. If the Lancers can take care of business on defense, they should be able to make it 3-3 on the record tonight. Good luck, Lancers.
Thank you, George. Yeah, last game, the Lancers, as we said a second ago, great win. Matt Doherty was 8 for 10 passing, 223 yards, 3 touchdowns. He also had a rushing touchdown of his own. We also had Kiala Kiana-Aina, the star of the game, with 29 carries, 232 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Andrew Atkinson, Lancers' #1 receiver, had 2 catches for 77 yards and a touchdown. Riley Long, another Lancers receiver, had 2 catches for 47 yards and a touchdown. Ned Regillis, Lancers tight end, had a catch for 60 yards and a touchdown.
For Sacred Heart, they're coming off a big win against Valley. Quarterback 12 for 18. The quarterback, Aiden McGrath Jr., 12 for 18, 243 yards and 3 touchdowns. Great passing game from him, and not a lot of, actually a huge rushing game from Kendrick Sanders as well. 10 rushes for 113 yards and a touchdown. And we'll see if St. Francis will be able to stop that really good pair today.
Yeah, the Lancers also have to be careful of 3-star recruit for Sacred Heart Cathedral, Jerry Mixon, who's committed to play football at the University of Oregon next year. He had 5 rushes for 34 yards and a touchdown last game. He also had a passing touchdown.
Jerry Mixon, brother of Joe Mixon, who's basically the same build coming out of high school, 6'2". Test. Alright, Jerry Mixon is a brother of Joe Mixon, Bengals star in the league. Jerry Mixon is a 3-star, like Sammy said, a 3-star out of commit to Oregon. Has offers from Oregon, UCLA, U of A, Arizona State, just to name a few. Very similar build to his brother, sitting at 6'2", 220. Compared to his brother was Joe Mixon, a 5-star recruit out of Oakley, California, one of the best running backs in the nation for his year. 44 D1 offers committed to Oklahoma, and we'll see if he can emulate his brother's success today.
Down now on the Brother Fisher Field now, as we're about to get underway here in Mountain View under the Friday night lights. Luna's going to get under this one at about the 8-yard line. Bryce Luna takes this one up to about the 26-yard line. And that's where the Lancers will start their first drive, captained by none other than senior quarterback Matt Doherty.
Kiana Aina coming off a huge rushing game last game. We'll see if they get a really similar game this year, or this game. It's coming off a game where he got 29 carries and rushed for 232 yards. We'll see if Kokanya keeps the game plan similar today.
Yeah, we'll also hope to see Matt Doherty throwing the ball a little bit more, as we finally got to see him be able to sling it last week against SI. Doherty first play under pressure already, shakes off a sack. Pump fake, throwing downfield for Andrew Atkinson. Gonna be broken up, incomplete. Atkinson nearly came down with that thing one-handed. That could have been phenomenal, but it just got poked out at the end.
Lots of grabbing seemed to me, but no call from the refs there. Second down for the Lancers.
And just as we said, Ethan, it was great to see the Lancers being able to be aggressive early and start the game off throwing the ball.
Second down for the Lancers here. Again, number 6, also plays linebacker and running back. Jerry Mixon is really the star part of this Sacred Heart Cathedral defense. And single back, Kiana in the back.
This play's gonna get waved dead, flag dead. It's gonna be offsides on Sacred Heart Cathedral. Lancers are gonna catch a break and get a free 5 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 5 now on their own 32-yard line.
Last game, Andrew Atkinson had only 2 catches, but really made the most of those catches with 77 yards and a touchdown, with his longest play being 62 yards long. He also had a kick return for 43 yards, so we'll see. Today, he'll try to get more targets here against the Irish.
Handoff to Kiana Aina. He's going to spin forward right around the first down marker. And that will move the chains. That'll be Lancer's first down.
Again, the Lancers just going back to their historic run game, where their offense is mainly centered around this establishing the run presence first and then passing later. Expect more from that from Kiana Aina.
Yeah, the Lancers definitely want to be able to control the tempo of the game, keep it slow and at their pace, and that's where they succeed the most.
Handoff
to Kiana Aina. Kiana Aina's going to take it for a couple.
Tackled there by a 3-star recruit, Jerry Mixon again.
Yeah, you'll be hearing his name a lot tonight.
Right now we have Kiala averaging about 79.4 yards per carry, compared to the Irish's running back Kendrick, who's averaging about 63.6 yards per carry, or yards per game. Sorry.
Doherty play action, even over the middle. He's got Andrew Atkinson right through his hands, incomplete.
Atkinson would love to have that one back.
That one would have gone for 25 plus yards if he was able to come down with it.
2 early targets for Atkinson, which is a good sign for the Lancers, but just can't connect with him right now.
Yeah, good sign, definitely. He's able to get some early separation and have a good release on these routes. Doherty, play action out of the shotgun under pressure. He's going to step up in the pocket and take off, flag flying in the backfield. Doherty will slide and get the first down.
There's a play in the backfield, or there's a flag in the backfield holding on the Lancers. Tough loss for the Lancers. Jerry Mixon's going to be joining 5-star recruit Julian Dickey out of Menlo Atherton at Oregon, and going to add to Oregon's really good recruiting class for the 2023 grade. They're currently the 13th ranked recruiting class according to 24/7 Sports, or 247 Sports, 24/7. And that class is looking really good right now.
Lancers are going to be backed up onto their own 25 now, 3rd and 23. Doherty's going to go draw to Kiana Ina.
The holding call really set the Lancers back. Liam Aiello back to punt.
Leo Maiolo, perfect last game, 6 for 6 on extra points last week up in the city. Only had to punt once, too. Jerry Mixon Jr. is deep for the Irish to return the punt. Good punt from Maiolo. It's going to take a Lancers bounce. We'll be down by Carrasquillo at about the 24-yard line. Now for the first time in the night, we'll see the Lancers defense captained by dual threat player Kiana Ina back there at safety. Also be helped out by Claremont McKenna command Andrew Carrasquillo, as well as star defensive back Sawyer Hughes.
So looking at this Irish offense, we have 2 really big players for this team. Kendrick Sanders, the running back, and also R.L. Miller, who is a huge receiver for this game against Valley the last game. He had 7 receptions for 152 yards. So we'll see if he can get going today.
McGrath's going to throw, looking over the middle into coverage. That one will be caught complete.
R.L. Miller, like we just said, looking for a big game out of him today.
R.L. Miller is going to take that one for 26 yards on the Fighting Irish's first offensive play of the night.
R.L. Miller not only had 7 receptions for 152 yards, but also had 7 tackles on defense. Truly a double threat player for this Irish. A really big part of this team.
Hand out to Sanders. He's going to fight for about 5.5, 6 yards.
Irish really have a two-headed backfield for this team with Jerry Mixon. Last game, 5 rushes, 34 yards, and a touchdown, with Kendrick Sanders taking a bulk of the work as well. 10 rushes, 113 yards. Both had a touchdown in the game. But also another issue that they had was Sanders fumbled last. There was 2 fumbles for the Irish last game. Sanders and Kalon Iko. And we'll see if the Irish can really make up for this error. And that definitely was a part of practice this week.
Hand off to Jerry Mixon Jr. He's going to trip right past the first down marker. And that will move the chains.
again, one of the major parts of this Lancers have been struggling with here is a run defense. And in the game the Sacred Heart Cathedral lost against Midi, Midi was able to completely stop the run and hold Sanders and Mixon to only 48 yards combined. So today, I think the key for the Lancers is really improving the run defense and trying to stop Jerry Mixon and Kendrick Sanders.
McGrath, quick screen, incomplete. He's looking for R.L. Miller on that one, just through his hands. Second and 10 for the Fighting Irish on the Lancers' 41-yard line after the incompletion to R.L. Miller.
Aiden McGrath coming off a great game last game. 3 touchdowns, 253 yards through the air. Deep drop back again.
McGrath over the middle. That's complete. And some yak for Lumon Otis Jr. He'll take that into the red zone.
The Irish offense looking really strong to start off this game. We'll see if we can stop them here in the red zone.
McGrath in the shotgun in trips. He's going to throw quick. That pass is going to be complete to R.L. Miller for a touchdown.
Again, like we said at the beginning of this drive, R.L. Miller is definitely going to be a huge part of the Irish offense. Right there, winning the battle against Sawyer Hughes. Definitely a matchup to be watched the rest of tonight.
Sportsmanlike conduct on Sacred Heart Cathedral, that will be after the play.
Irish here to kick the extra point. We do not have the kicker on the roster. So Mikel Patton holding the snap. Chip shot is good.
We're going to kick down to the sideline now for an update with Danny.
The Irish offense is red hot, playing a varied offense, making the Lancers guess which way they're playing the ball, which is lead to a touchdown.
Lancers stuffed on their first drive as compared to the Irish, who were able to take a commanding drive down the field and get the first score, get on the board first. We'll see if the Lancers can answer back with Matt Doherty at the helm.
Yeah, that Lancers first drive definitely had some promising plays, just 2 unfortunate drops.
Luna and Atkinson back deep for the Lancers.
Hey, freshmen, let's have a different discussion.
Short kick going to be fielded by A.J. Griffin. A.J. Griffin making moves. He's going to get tripped up all the way inside Sacred Heart Cathedral territory at the 41-yard line. Great play by A.J. Griffin to take advantage of the short kick.
Coming off the last drive, Doherty and Atkinson were just not able to connect. Hopefully on this drive we'll see some more passing catches from that deadly duo today.
Regulus in motion. Doherty's going to hand off to Kiana Aina. Pressure in the backfield immediately. He's going to be dropped for a loss. Zahir Young got in there quickly. We'll bring up second and long for the Lancers. Second and about 11 on the 42-yard line.
Ned Regalis, like you said earlier, had a great game last game. Only one catch, but really mainly a blocker for the Lancers, but took that one catch for 60 yards and a touchdown. Really helped out the win over SI.
They're going to go right back to Kiana Aina. He's going to take it for 3 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
It looks like the Lancers are going to the same game plan against SI where Kiana Aina got 29 carries. So far he's gotten a majority of the offense, the last drive and this drive, and wouldn't be surprised to see a number close to 29 today.
Yeah, he's definitely been a workhorse in that Lancers backfield. 3rd down, it's passing down now, so Nate Hepburger and Derek Geely come out as receivers for the Lancers. Doherty's going to be in the shotgun. Play, halfback draw, Kiana Aina. He's going to make a play, make a couple defenders miss, and he'll take that for a 1st down.
Great play call right there. Really caught the defense off guard.
Second drive in a row, you see interesting play call with a halfback draw on 3rd down. This time it works out in the Lancers' favor as Kiana Aina was able to move the sticks. Official timeout now on the field.
Regalis in motion again for the Lancers. Single back.
Kiana Aina cutting it outside, making a defender miss.
Brought down by Jerry Mixon and co. Again, Jerry Mixon, a really big part of this Cathedral defense and offense. His brother Joe Mixon rushed for 1,400 yards at in high school and was selected as U.S. All-American. Great player for them.
Back to Kiana Aina again. He's going to get tripped up for maybe a yard if he's lucky. Third and 2. Lancers inside the red zone now at the 19. They're going to go right back to Kiana Aina. He's going to get the 1st down and more. Kiana Aina takes this one all the way inside the 10-yard line. 1st and goal for St. Francis.
Again, the Niners going straight. The Lancers going straight back to their roots, establishing the run, and it's really working so far. Hopefully, they'll be able to open up the passing for more long passes down the field with Long and Atkinson.
St. Francis definitely needs to be efficient here. They inside the 10. They definitely need to get 7 to tie this game back up. Just under 3 minutes to go now in the first quarter. Regalis in motion. Doherty under center. Back to Kiana Ina, bouncing it outside. It's going to shake off a tackle from Jerry Mixon Jr., but it still will be taken for a loss of 3 yards.
54 was in Jerry's face.
Late flag on the play. Lancer center Alex Bobadilla and Jerry Mixon Jr. got into it. Got in each other's faces a little bit after that play. Sportsmanlike conduct on Mixon.
First and goal for the Lancers from about the 5.5. We'll see if they can punch it in here. Get on the board.
Lancers out in a heavy set. Tiano in the backfield to fullback Kiana Ina, tailback Atkinson, the lone receiver. One-on-one at the bottom of your screen. Kiana Ina's going to put his head down and push. He'll get about a yard.
Kendrick Sanders and Andrew Atkinson is going to be a battle we're going to watch today. At the bottom of your screen, number 5 and number 11. Sanders, who's also a standard running back for the Irish, against Lancer's best weapon, and Atkinson will be a great matchup to watch tonight.
This is 3rd and 4 now. Third and goal from the 4-yard line. That unsportsmanlike conduct penalty did not give the Lancers a first down.
Again, Atkinson at your bottom of your screen. Lancers from the 5.5.
Doherty toss outside. Kiana Ina juking inside. We'll get about 1 more yard. That'll be 4th and goal from the 3-yard line. 90 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Great defense by the Irish there. Able to contain the Lancers for all 4 downs.
Looks
all
like
3
the field goal
downs.
unit will come out.
Leo Maiello about to kick.
Chip shot from 19 yards.
Oh, he flinched. He flinched.
Sorry, correction. That is junior Chris Hahn out to kick, not Leo Maiello.
False start against the Lancers. That'll back them up to the 7-yard line. Be a 24-yard field goal for Chris Hahn. Field goal from Hahn is up and good. Lancers finally get on the board with 28 seconds to go in the first quarter. still trailing by 4 of a score of 7-3.
Great field by Bahan, straight to the uprights, putting the Lancers on the board for the first time this game.
The Lancers' drive was stalled by the Irish, resulting in a field goal.
Next time it gets slow. Chris Hahn kicked off again. Interesting that we're not seeing Leo Maiello and seeing instead junior Chris Hahn. Back deep for the Irish is Nixon and R.L. Miller, the two best offensive weapons for this team.
Squib kick will be recovered at about the 32.
Recovered by number 88 for the Irish. That is Eoghan Daly. Short run
Hand up to Sanders. He'll take it for a short gain of about 2 yards.
The struggling Lancers defense are looking to stop the Irish on this drive. This will be a big drive for what the Lancers can do the rest of this game as the first quarter winds down to an end.
End of the first quarter, Lancers down 4. Was scored to 7-3.
Off the field, special shout out to the girls cross country team, which is down in Clovis this weekend, racing in the Clovis Invitational. Currently 8th in the country. They race tomorrow at 8:55 a.m. So wishing them the best of luck. And
Back at the start of the second quarter, 2nd and 9 for Sacred Heart. We got throwing back across the field for Jerry Mixon. That one's complete. He'll fight forward for a first down. Late flag will fly in. 2 flags fly in. Now 3. We're going to have multiple fouls on this play. 1 definitely against Sacred Heart. There's a little bit of extracurricular activity at the end of that play, so we'll see what that call is. after that last play, the 2 penalties will both be against Sacred Heart Cathedral, so they will back up.
Close enough. Yeah, it's for an article I'm working on, so they, for the most part, pretty close, but not exact.
Illegal block in the back. I don't, cause it's. Wait, what?
Deep drop back.
McGrath's gonna heave it deep. It's gonna be just through the hands, incomplete of Kishik. AJ Griffin fell down on that play. That one would have been a touchdown if Kishik could come down with it.
Slightly overthrown by Aiden McGrath there. Wishes he could have that one back. A little too much on that throw.
McGrath rolling out to his right. He's going to step up and throw. He's got Jerry Mixon wide open, just overthrown again, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th and 9.
Irish are getting a lot of success down the field. The Lancers cornerbacks are just lagging behind with the slip right there, and then Carrascalo falling far behind Jerry Mixon on that play. The quarterback's just putting a little bit too much on it right now. Defense gets a lucky break for the Lancers. Hopefully they can capitalize on this lucky break and get some points back on the board.
So Garg is back to punt for the Irish. High snap, it's going to get behind him. He will get a punt off. It will be very short. Going to go out of bounds at about the 25-yard line.
What a break for the Lancers.
Declan Quinn nearly got back there.
Great
pick
field
that one
position for
up.
the Lancers right now. Inside the Irish's own, about 20-yard line. Immediately in the red zone. The Lancers have to capitalize on this big mistake by the Cathedral Irish.
First and 10, Doherty under center, Kiana Aina, a tailback. He's going to get the handoff, and that one will go nowhere. Second and 10 on the 20. Lands in the same formation again. Doherty under center, second and 9. Gonna pass. He's gonna loft it up. Targeting Andrew Atkinson, incomplete. Just on his wrong shoulder. Coverage by Jerry Mixon Jr.
Again, single back for the form for the Lancers.
Doherty throwing again. Heaving it deep towards the end zone for Andrew Atkinson. Caught! Touchdown! Lancers, Andrew Atkinson.
Right over the head of Kendrick Sanders. Amazing throw, amazing catch. Lancers on the board again.
Put that one on the mixtape. That was a moss, if I've ever seen one. Lancers get out to a 9-7 lead now, pending the extra point from Chris Hahn.
We will be seeing that one on the huddle tonight.
Oh, the Lancers had capitalized on a Fighting Irish mistake, hoping to score touchdown from a very good offensive position on the field.
Extra point from Chris Hahn is up and good. Lancers lead by 3 of a score of 10-7. It's a great bounce back drive for the Lancers to take the lead and gain some momentum. Hahn is going to send this one deep for the Lancers. Sanders and Mixon Jr. back to receive. Great kick from Hahn. It's going to be in the end zone for a touchback. Fighting Irish will start this drive on their own 25.
Handoff to Kendrick Sanders, about a gain of 10 or so.
Sanders' run got him about 6, it seems. 2nd and 4. McGrath in the shotgun is going to go handoff to Mixon. He's going to get brought down in the backfield for a loss by Braden Ellis and Junior Fiawi.
At the bottom of the screen, Mixon against Carrasquillo.
Sanders in the backfield, 3rd and 4. McGrath heaving it up for Mixon. It's going to be complete.
That's another matchup we're going to watch. Mixon a lot bigger than Andrew Carrasquillo. We'll see if he can find a way to stop that on defense. Mixon in the backfield now.
Man in motion, handoff to Mixon. Mixon will take this for about 3 yards. Tackle made by Sayosi Tonga.
Mixon in the backfield again. Top of your screen. Standard receiver R.L. Miller for the Irish. Otis in motion.
McGrath, quick screen. It's going to be incomplete. Lancers jumped it well on that one. Sawyer Hughes was up there in coverage.
Went directly to R.L. Miller, trying to give him the ball. Who's been who just scored the touchdown on the first drive. Perfectly read by Sawyer Hughes on that play, breaking that up. Third down here for the Irish. Lancers defense hoping to get a stop here and continue the momentum of
McGrath's going to throw. Heaving it deep. Going to be complete.
That's Lamone Otis Jr. with the catch. Karis Keller in coverage, unable to keep up with the speed of Otis.
McGrath's going to throw again. Heaving it deep over the middle for Otis Jr., and he's going to catch that for a Sacred Heart Cathedral touchdown.
Again, Lamone Otis Jr. on the catch. Karis in coverage again, unable to stop him right there. Two really big plays for the Irish, both to Lamone Otis Jr. Tough break for the Lancers.
Extra point is up and good. The Fighting Irish jump out to a 14-10 lead over St. Francis. 7:30 to go in the first half.
Congratulations to the girls golf team and Coach Jay Knockenhauer with their victory over Sacred Heart Cathedral this past.
McGrath's going to throw again. Heaving it deep over the middle for Otis Jr., and he's going to catch that.
Two big passes down the sidelines for the Irish. Really were able to move the Irish down the field in two big chunk plays. Hopefully the Lancers can make some adjustments and really tighten up the secondary for this next drive.
Junior Bryce Luna and senior Andrew Atkinson are both back to receive the kickoff for St. Francis. Luna will take this one at about the 15. And he will get tackled around the 33-yard line. That's where the Lancers will start their drive.
Luna, a recent commit to Army for wrestling. Great talent on the football field, also on the wrestling floor.
The Irish's offense has been on point with their receiving game, scoring the second touchdown off of two consecutive 10-plus yards throws.
First play of the drive going to go to Kiana Ina, juking outside. That'll go for 6 yards, 2nd and 4. Up to the 39-yard line. Doherty under center again. Riley Long at the bottom of your screen. Andrew Atkinson at the top. He's going to throw. He's going to heave it up for Riley Long. He's got separation complete. Riley Long, huge play. Takes that one up to the 27-yard line.
Marbury in coverage cannot keep up with the speed of Riley Long. What a play for the Lancers.
Riley Long had over a step of separation on that play.
We're going to take another look at that play right there. What a throw. Riley Long.
Oh. He's going to heave it up for Riley Long. He's got separation complete. Riley Long.
Just unable to match the speed of Long on that play. Great connection. Great throw by Doherty.
Back to Kiana Ina. He's going to fight for about a yard. Lancers have not been able to get a whole lot running inside tonight.
Young in on the tackle. 8 of 3. It's 2nd and 7 at the 25.
Second and 7, this play's going to get flagged dead. Full start on St. Francis. That'll move them back 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 12 from the 30-yard line.
Makes it 2nd and 12 at the 30.
24 from the tight. From tight. All right.
Top of your screen, Atkinson against number 5, Kendrick Sanders. Big matchup to watch.
Nedry Gillis in motion. Doherty under center. Whistles come. Timeout. St. Francis.
Lancers hoping to build upon that amazing play by Riley Long. Good field position right now, about the Irish 30-yard line. Hopefully they can capitalize.
Back from the timeout, Lancers in the same formation. Stack receivers, Andrew Atkinson, Riley Long, both at the top of your screen. Under center, Kiana Ina, the tailback. Tiano, the fullback. Kiana Ina's going to take the handoff. He's going to slip forward up to the 20-yard line for a gain of 10. That'll bring up 3rd and about 2 off the 2nd and 12. Clock's still running, under 4:45 to go in this first half.
Again, Lancers line up at the single back or the I form. McGillis in motion once again.
Fullback handoff to Tiono.
That's a flag. Thank you. That's a flag.
Flag after the play. Looks like this one's going to go against the Lancers. Nate Hepberger and Derek G, they're going to come in. Lancers going trips at the top of your screen. Atkinson, the lone receiver at the bottom. 3rd and 1. Or, excuse me, 3rd and 13. Doherty heaving it up over the middle. Way too much on that one. Incomplete. Looks like the Lancers are going to stay on the field and go for this one. 4th and 13 from Sacred Heart's 31-yard line.
Main kicker Leo Maiello is injured for this game, so makes a little bit of sense they're going for this rather than relying on their junior kicker, who hasn't had much experience for this game. Shotgun form, Kiana in the back.
Shotgun, same formation. Doherty in the shotgun. Giving it up over the middle for Riley Long. Waiting for the signal. Caught! Touchdown! Lancers! Riley Long with his 2nd touchdown. This
great pass protection for the Lancers there. Gave plenty of time for Doherty to sit back, find his man, and set his feet and deliver a bomb to Riley Long. What a great catch. Again, the connection showing a great addition for the Lancers. Especially on 4th down, great break for the Lancers.
Yeah, gutsy play call. They were great. They were able to capitalize on that one. Chris Hahn out to attempt the extra point. Good hold from Declan Quinn. PAT is up and good. Lancers take the lead back. Now they are up 17 to 14. 3:52 to go in the 2nd quarter.
Apologies, that was Derek Geely on the catch. What a catch by him. Able to get his feet down in the back of the end zone. Great drive by the Lancers. Let's just take another look at that catch by Julie.
Giving it up over the middle for Riley Long. Waiting for the signal.
The Lancers capitalized on Doherty's arm, replying to the Fighting Irish's 2nd touchdown with another one of their own.
Hahn will send this one deep down to Mixon and Sanders. Going to be a squib bouncing up, recovered by Mixon at the 20. Mixon finding his way back down at the 24-yard line.
Irish hoping to answer back from this flurry of offense from the Lancers. Mixon against Karaskio at the bottom of your screen.
McGrath heaving it deep. Pass can be broken up. Keala Aina, what a play.
Great job by Keala Aina coming from across the field to break up that pass. Looking for Otis again, the star of that last drive. Great pass breakup by Keala Aina.
Good awareness by Keala Aina to get down there. McGrath heaving it deep. Pass can be broken up. Keala Aina.
Keala Aina looking like Coach Sam with that speed. What a play.
Second down handoff to Sanders.
Some of that Coach Sam 800 speed. What a play by Keala Aina.
Third and 8. Fighting Irish on their own 26, 3 minutes to go in the first half. McGrath in the shotgun. Rolling out to his right. Throwing pass is going to be low and incomplete.
Looking for Otis again there. Almost intercepted by Cahoon.
Fourth down, punt team's coming out. Lancers are going to get the ball back one more time before the end of the half.
Almost
line drive
blocked.
punt. Muffed by Bryce Luna. Ball's still out. And Sacred Heart is going to come down on top of it.
Bryce Luna unable to secure that ball on the punt. Recovered by the Cathedral, putting them within this Lancers 20-yard line. Tough break. Tough break for the Lancers after really making a huge stop on defense. Unlucky.
Cathedral will receive a sideline warning after that play. That'll be 1st and 10 for them on the Lancers' 22-yard line. McGrath gonna throw. Play's gonna be flagged dead. Movement on the line against Sacred Heart.
Sacred Heart Cathedral loads this trips formation with 3 receivers to the right and 1 down low. Definitely really pass-heavy offense compared to the Lancers, who primarily run. Otis and Jerry Mixon lined up at the top of your screen. Again, same formation.
McGrath looking to throw, rolling out to his right. Heaving one deep for the end zone into double coverage. Incomplete.
Keala and
looks like AJ Griffin was back there on the coverage too.
They ran into each other but did not run into Otis.
Throw seemed a bit offline too.
That seems to be a theme for this game. The receivers are getting open, but the quarterback for the Irish McGrath is just putting a little bit too much on it. If he can really put these throws on target, this is really going to be bad for the Lancers.
McGrath's going to throw again on 2nd and 15. He's got a man complete.
R.L. Miller with the catch.
A 14-yard gain on that one from R.L. Miller. Bring up 3rd and 1.
Take a timeout, guys. Take a timeout. We got all 3.
Sacred Heart Cathedral will now take a timeout. It's the first of the half. They still have 2 remaining. Lancers also have 2 timeouts remaining. 2.5 to go in this first half. Lancers up 3, 17-14. Back from the timeout, 3rd and 1. Sacred Heart on the Lancers' 13-yard line.
Kendrick Sanders in the backfield.
R.L. Miller, the receiver at the bottom of your screen. That matchup is with Andrew Carrasquillo. Motion on the Sacred Heart line. That'll be another false start. Their second one of this drive.
That's number 88, Egon Daly with the offsides. Third and 6 for the Irish. Again, switch formation for the Irish.
McGrath in the shotgun. He's rolling out to his right. He's going to throw underneath. Incomplete. That one was through the hands of Michael Kolonico. That'll bring up 4th down.
Aiden McGrath wants to go for it. Signaling to his coach. But coach does not want to. Kicking team's coming out.
This will be about a 35-yard field goal. Kick is slicing short. Will be good. That'll tie the game up at 17 apiece. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Two minutes and 20 seconds left now. Lancers will have to probably run a 2-minute drill if they want to get points on the board before the half. Sacred Heart Cathedral does receive the second half kickoff, which will be something to keep in mind. Kick is back and be received by Bryce Luna at the 5-yard line. Luna with good speed up to the 30. That's where the Lancers will start this drive.
First and 10 for the Lancers 30. 2 minutes and 12 seconds left in this half. Hopefully getting some points on the board before going to the locker rooms.
Doherty is going to pass under pressure. He's got a man wide open, complete. Derek Geely, he'll have a first down. That one will be taken for 12 yards. He will get out of bounds to stop the clock. 2:05 to go.
Derek Geely is really getting more involved in this offense. Previously, it used to be only primarily Atkinson and Riley Long, but today, Geely with the touchdown there and a nice catch right now.
Doherty's going to throw again under pressure. It's going to be batted down, incomplete. Geely, that's his second catch of the night. He also had a nice one last week for about 13 yards.
Batted down by Jerry Mixon on the pass rush. Doherty's unable to get the ball over his hands. Still plenty of time for the Lancers. Don't need to rush anything. Still have... do not have any more timeouts of this half. So, looking to get out of bounds if they catch the ball.
Doherty under pressure again, throwing complete. Andrew Atkinson, great catch. Kendrick Sanders was on the coverage there. Clock does stop in high school football after a first down until the ball is spotted.
Trip set for the Lancers. Atkinson, the bottom of your screen, getting pressed. Would not be surprised.
Halfback draw to Kiana Aina. Kiana Aina fighting forward, falling right around the first down marker. Officials discussing the spot. It will be ruled the Lancers first down. Kiana Aina is able to move the sticks on the draw play. First and 10 from the Sacred Heart Cathedral 25-yard line. The defense struggling to get to where they are. Deep shot downfield. Just incomplete. That one was looking right for Riley Long. Just wasn't able to get on the right side.
Slightly overthrown by Doherty, but it's okay because they live to see another down. So the reason we've been seeing so many carries by Kiala Ana is because they're also star running back Kamal Julian is out with an injury. So we're going to see a lot more of this workload going towards Kiala Ana tonight.
During the shotgun, 2nd and 10 on the 25. He's going to throw, stepping up in the pocket. He's going to look for Riley Long on the sideline, overthrown, incomplete. Doherty had time. He could have set his feet to make that throw, but he did not, and that incompletion will bring up 3rd and 10. Big play for the Lancers, tied up here at 17 apiece, 65 seconds to go in this first half. Doherty throwing, quick, heaving up for Andrew Atkinson, got his man beat. Pass is caught, touchdown, Lancers, Andrew Atkinson with an amazing catch to put the Lancers ahead.
Doherty is fired up. Lancers are on the board at half. Going into the locker rooms, up. Should be 7 points. Huge play for the Lancers.
What an amazing catch from standout receiver Andrew Atkinson.
Let's go.
Chris Hunt out to attempt the extra point. Movement on the line.
The Lancers have yet again capitalized on Matt Doherty's arm to their advantage, breaking the tie and scoring a third touchdown.
Good hold from Declan Quinn. Extra point is up and good. Lancers lead by 7, just 58 seconds to go in this first half.
Atkinson with a catch over Kendrick Saunders, able to get one step on him and made him pay for that with that speed that he definitely gets from the track. Also a standout track athlete for the Lancers. And great job by Doherty just putting it on the dot. Great job by the Lancers, able to score with only 1 minute, leaving 58 seconds left on for the Irish.
Yeah, the defense needs to hold strong for 58 seconds. Don't allow up any more points before the end of the half.
The Lancers have yet again capitalized on Matt Doherty's arm, scoring a third touchdown to break the tie.
Kickoff by Hahn. Back to receive is R.L. Miller and Jerry Mixon.
Miller's going to let this one go. Just barely bounces past the goal line and into the end zone for a touchback. First attempt for the Fighting Irish on their own 20-yard line. McGrath rolling out to his left. He's going to throw over the middle. Pass is nearly picked off by Kiana Aina. Also great coverage from Junior Fiawi and Sawyer Hughes.
Looking for his man Otis, who's really been his main man in these big yardage situations. Completed a 1 on the first drive of the game and also has a touchdown from earlier as well. Just missed him there. .52 seconds for the Irish.
McGrath throwing over the middle, pass incomplete. Late flag comes in. Andrew Atkinson was on the coverage. That one was targeting Jerry Mixon. Looks like it'll be a PI. There's also a penalty on Sacred Heart Cathedral, so the penalties will offset, replay the down. Still 2nd and 10, 46 seconds to go. Halfback drawn to Jerry Mixon. He's got a little bit of room to run. Excuse me, that was Kendrick Sanders. He'll get 13 yards and a Fighting Irish first down 38 seconds ago. That'll stop the clock. Sacred Heart Cathedral will take their second time out of the half. They've got one remaining. Back from the timeout, 1st and 10 for Sacred Heart Cathedral. After the 13-yard run from Kendrick Sanders.
Bottom of your screen, Otis and Mixon. Otis in motion.
McGrath has time to throw. Shaken up in the pocket, throw, pass, incomplete over the head of Colonico.
Great defense by A.J. Griffin right there. Able to keep him within step for step. Good defense by the Lancers so far. Got lucky with the offsetting penalties, and hoping to stop Cathedral and go into the locker rooms. Up 7 scores. 7 points.
Handoff's going to be blown up in the backfield. Big TFL. Max Oberweis-Manion with a huge stop. And that'll run out the first half as the clock hits 0. Lancers lead. Sacred Heart Cathedral 24-17. We'll see you back here for the second half with Sacred Heart Cathedral receiving the kickoff. We'll be back in 15 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the St. Francis cheer team. Tonight's performance is choreographed by seniors Clara Gomez and Maddie Maury. Let's hear it for St. Francis cheer team. And that's not all. Now, please welcome the St. Francis Varsity Pom Squad. Tonight's performance is choreographed by seniors Helen Corbett and Lauren Paul. Give it up for your Varsity Pom Squad.
So do I just follow him?
Yeah, you're kind of more like straight to the left.
Is it just left to right?
Okay, yeah. Stand in for him.
Mr. Quinn, what are your thoughts on the upcoming second half?
My thoughts on the upcoming second half, it's going to be a dogfight. I think that. I'm sure they're going to try some trick plays. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But I also know that we got momentum, so let's hopefully, that's going to keep us alive in this game.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Danny, always a pleasure.
It's a little high right now. It's kind of low. Do you want? Mostly you want like, yeah.
Welcome back to the second half. St. Francis Lancers lead the Sacred Heart Cathedral Fighting Irish by a score of 24-17. Coming to start the second half, Sammy O'Brien and Ethan Kawahara will take you guys the rest of the way. The Fighting Irish will receive the second half kickoff after a back and forth first half. As Coach Quinn just said just a minute ago, it's going to be a dogfight the rest of this game. That's what it's shaping up to be. Chris Hahn is ready to kick it deep for the Lancers. Another squib kick. Squib kick will return to about the 30 by Daly.
Cathedral offense, a little bit slow to end the half. We'll see if they can reignite the success they saw early in the quarter with a quick touchdown to Otis and Mixon. We'll see if they can really find an answer for this Lancers defense.
Yeah, new guys have stepped up for the Lancers on defense. One of them being AJ Griffin. He's made a couple nice plays in the first half. McGrath under center with Otis in motion. They're going to hand it off to Mixon. Mixon will fight forward. He'll get maybe a yard.
Earlier, the Irish were definitely attacking the Lancers secondary and having some success, but after the first quarter, some changes were made, and Lancers have really been able to tighten up and really put guys on these really good Irish receivers like Otis and R.L. Miller, and really put them in a box.
Yeah, Lancers definitely controlled the momentum in that second quarter. As you just said, Ethan, put them in a box. So you'd hope to see that they keep up that same style of play in the second half. McGrath's going to be in the shotgun on 2nd and 6. Throw it, pass complete to Mixon Jr. He's going to get dropped actually for about a loss of 1 yard. 1 or 2 yards back around the 30-yard line.
Great tackle by Carrasco, even though he's a little bit undersized compared to Mixon, able to wrap him up and bring him to the ground. Great tackle.
Third and 8 on the 30-yard line. Mixon in motion, McGrath under center. Sanders a tailback. Throwing pass complete to Otis. That'll be a first down.
Again, Otis being the Irish escape valve. Big catch to start the first quarter, and then another touchdown later. And yeah, just another big catch on a 3rd and long there for the Irish. First down.
McGrath hand off to Mixon. Mixon's going to fight his way forward for about 6. Ball is out. Lancers recover. You're going to say he was down by contact. Second and 3 after the run from Mixon McGrath in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Sanders. Sanders bringing it outside. Will be brought down right around the first down marker.
Again, another major emphasis the Lancers wanted to put in this week was stopping the run, and so far they've really been able to contain the run in this game, hoping to build upon the success to close this game out, and also in the weeks to follow.
Sanders was marked short on that last run, so it'll bring up 3rd and a little less than a yard to go. Fighting Irish on their own 48-yard line. Lancers filling up the box. Hand off to Mixon. This play's going to get flagged dead. Motion on the line. False start against Sacred Heart. That'll back them up. 3rd and 6 now.
Otis coming back into the game. Would not be surprised to see the ball go to him here. 3rd and 6 for the Irish.
Yeah, Otis is a jack of all trades type of player. You see he's been able to line up in the backfield and coming around in motion to throw off the defense. Has worked out in their favor so far.
Yeah, just like you said, they've really been putting him on emotions. Really been catching the Lancers off guard. He's been getting open. We'll see if it goes to him here.
McGrath play action. He's going to dump it off to his tight end. That'll be a first down. Big hit from Jackson Cahoon. Check down to Daly will be taken in the Lancers territory at the 49-yard line.
With all the attention focused downfield on these big receivers like Mixon and Otis, it's really opening up these short passes to tight ends and other receivers. They're able to get a lot of yards on these short passes.
Draw to Sanders. We'll go for around 4. Second and 7, McGrath's going to throw. He's got nothing there. He's going to dump it back to Mixon. Mixon's going to shake off a couple tackles, cut it back across the field. Mixon's still refusing to go down. Way back in his own territory. Dropped for a huge loss. We'll see where they mark forward progress. So that could have been all the way back to the 35-yard line.
Great job by the Lancers not letting Mixon break loose, forcing him all the way back. Plenty of yards past the line of scrimmage. Great play by the Lancers.
Great play by Kiana Aina and Sawyer Hughes to force the huge TFL, and it's going to be third and very long. It's going to be third and 25 for the Fighting Irish. Backed up now into their own 36-yard line. McGrath in the shotgun, 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen, 1 at the top. Heaving it deep over the middle. Nearly picked off. Will fall incomplete. Great coverage from the Lancers DBs. Mac Morka was the one that got his hands on that ball. That'll bring up 4th down. Punt team out for Sacred Heart.
Luna hoping to make up for his last mistake.
Punt nearly blocked by Declan Quinn. May have been tipped. It's going to fly out of bounds at the 42-yard line. That's where the Lancers will take over for their first drive of the second half. 5:40 to go in the third quarter. Saw a great first half from the Lancers offensively. Started out slowly, but they were able to pick it up in that second quarter. Had great touchdown catches from Derek Geely and Andrew Atkinson.
They actually got more yards on the punt than if they intercepted it, so works out that they didn't pick that off.
Lancers coming out
The
in a
Lancers
trips formation.
defense has been working.
Hey, Sacred Heart does not have the DBs over there. Lancers going to quick screen to Riley Long. Kendrick Sanders is able to pick up on it and tackle Riley Long for a 2-yard loss.
Second and long here for the Lancers after that strange screen pass where the motion man ran into Doherty while he was trying to throw the ball. Very lucky that he didn't lose the ball there.
3 receivers for the Lancers. Doherty's going to go play action. Heaving it deep. Pass is going to be in and out of the hands of Riley Long. That could have been a phenomenal catch. Incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 12 on the 41.
Here we got guest varsity water polo Ethan Burma. Ethan Burma, what are you seeing today? What do you think the Lancers need to fix up in this upcoming half?
Passing game's been good, all right. Passing game's been all right. Good stop last drive. Got to keep the intensity up on defense, but yeah, just keep it up really.
Great insight, Mr. Verma. Third and 12, Doherty in the shotgun on the right hash, going to send Kiana Ina in motion. Whistles, flags down. Delay game against St. Francis. That'll back them up to 3rd and 17 now. Doherty's going to throw on 3rd and 17. Heaving it over for Riley Long, complete! Riley Long into Fighting Irish territory at the 40-yard line. Huge play to keep the drive going. Lancers going trips again at the top of your screen. Kiana Ina, the tailback. Ned Gillis in motion. Kiana Ina spins off a tackle. He'll take that for about 2 yards with forward progress.
Gain of just 2 there. 2nd and 8 for the Lancers. About the 37 of the Irish. Again in the single back form. Top of your screen, and we got 2 receivers. We get us in motion.
Handoff again to Kiana Ina. He's going to be dropped in the backfield for a 2-yard loss. That'll bring up 3rd and long, 3rd and about 10. Injured player on the field. COC Tonga was the injured player for the Lancers. He's able to get up and walk off on his own power, so that's a good sign.
Lancers have been struggling with pass protection this whole year, so we'll see if that loss at O-line, if they're still able to keep up enough time for Doherty to set his feet and make some passes downfield.
Solomon Tupa will come in at right guard to replace Tonga.
Atkinson at your bottom of your screen. 3 receivers up top.
3rd and 10, Doherty in the shotgun. Gonna go draw to Kiana Ina.
Great tackle by Mixon.
Gutsy call. Lancers offense going to stay on the field. 4th and 8 on the Sacred Heart 37-yard line. 2.5 to go in this third quarter and counting.
Showing a lot of trust in his offense here from Calcagna. They've been really able to move down the field at will. Wouldn't be surprised for Matt to target his favorite receiver, Andrew Atkinson, in the situation.
Bryce Loon is the tailback for the Lancers. His first offensive action tonight. That hasn't been special teams.
Matt calling audibles.
Lancers try to get them to jump on a hard count. It will not work, so they'll take a delay of game as the punt team will come out. Chris Hahn back to punt. Tony Almeida on the protection. This one will take a Lancers bounce. We'll be down at about the 7-yard line.
So, Ethan Verma, what did you see from the offense that drive?
I feel like our offense needs to let Matt cook. 3 run plays in a row, that's unacceptable.
First and 10, Fighting Irish backed up on their own 8-yard line. Otis in motion. McGrath's going to throw. Pressure coming from behind. Junior Fialli's going to lay down a hit. That'll force an incompletion. McGrath slow to get up. Seems to be okay.
Blindside hit by Junior Fialli. Thankfully, quarterback seems to be okay. Number 11, Aiden McGrath.
Second and 10. Wildcat formation. Mixon's going to take the direct snap, and he's going to take off, cutting it outside. Forced out of bounds at the 15. Gain of 7. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Third and 3 from within the Irish 20, 15-yard line. Otis and R.L. Miller have been relatively quiet to start this half, or this quarter. Again in motion, like they.
Hand out to Sanders.
Good tackle by Kialana.
Fighting Irish pick up a first down. 90 seconds in, counting to go in this third quarter. Lancers still up by 7. Otis in motion again. Hand off to Mixon. He's going to get tripped up for no gain. 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 20.
Familiar trips formation for the Irish.
Mixon, the lone receiver at the top of your screen. Matchup with Sawyer Hughes. McGrath is going to target Jerry Mixon. Pass is nearly intercepted by Sawyer Hughes. Didn't look like Mixon and McGrath were on the same page.
Lancer secondary has really stepped it up from the first quarter. Really been Irish offense is really unable to get anything going so far. Carrasquillo is doing good, as well as Junior Fiali in the coverage.
McGrath in the shotgun, 3rd and 10. Same set. He's going to roll out to his left. Flag comes in. Pass is going to be complete to R.L. Miller. That'll be a first down. We'll see what this flag is.
R.L. Miller with his first catch for this drive. Penalty though on the play.
We have false start against Sacred Heart.
So that's going to erase that catch by R.L. Miller. Send him back 5 yards.
Time will expire to end this third quarter. Lancer's still leading Sacred Heart Cathedral Fighting Irish by a score of 24-17.
The Lancers defense has flipped a switch, forcing the Fighting Irish to holding their own side of the 50.
Third and 15. Sacred Heart Cathedral backed up on their own 15. McGrath in the shotgun. Rolling out to his right. He's got time to throw. Throw and pass completed. That one was to Kalanico.
Haven't seen much of him today. Good catch and throw. Gets the Irish out of their end zone. Fourth down within their own 30-yard line. Surprised to not see, the fans are surprised to not see the Irish going for this one.
Yeah, 4th and 3. They are backed up deep into their own territory, so.
I think the Lancers need to be aware for this trick play just in case. Wouldn't be surprised to see one from the Irish.
Yeah, a couple fake punts have been run against them this season. So, you know, they're definitely ready for it. What is... Punt nearly blocked again. Line drive. The Declan Quinn. Sawyer has no clue where it is. It's going to roll to about the 30-yard line.
Pretty good punt from the Irish, although it only went about 15 feet in the air. Puts the Lancers in their own 30.
Gonna kick it down to the sideline.
Lancers start their drive first.
The Lancers defense has been on point, forcing the Fighting Irish to punt after a series of good tackles and forced incompletes.
First play of the drive is a run. Kiana Aina is going to fight for that one. 4 or 5 yards. Second down.
Tie game, Boston,
It's 2nd and 5 at the 34.
Second and 5, back to Kiana Aina, bouncing it outside. It's gonna get wrapped up, brought down right around the line of scrimmage. Defense has really been the story of the second half. No points were scored in that third quarter. Still scoreless a couple minutes into this fourth quarter. Third down, Doherty on play action. He's got man coming behind him. He doesn't see. Pass complete to Riley Long. He's going to be short of the first down marker.
It's going to be close here. Maybe less than a yard for the Lancers. Doherty lucky to get that one off. Irish rusher right on him as he got that pass off. Lancers playing a safe down, putting it away. Mixon back to receive. Hahn on the punt.
Almeida on the protection. Good punt from Hahn. Mixon's going to let it bounce. Take a bit of a Lancers roll to 26-yard line. Down by Carrasquillo. 9:17 to go in the ball game. Sacred Heart Cathedral will come back out onto the field. They will start this drive at their own 27-yard line. McGrath in the shotgun. Rolling out left. Even it deep. Pass is going to be well overthrown, targeting Otis Jr.
Again, looking for Otis, who's been that safety valve for the Irish on these deep plays. Slight limp by Otis. Coming back to the sidelines, though. Hopefully he's okay.
Second and 10. McGrath, he's got a man wide open over the middle. That one will be taken for a huge gain into Lancer territory.
Tough break for the Lancers secondary right there. They've actually been playing extremely good this half, but slow one slipped through the cracks as number 13 and found a seam and was able to make a big play for the Irish. Offense has been struggling this game.
McGrath looking to throw. He's got time. He's got Otis complete again. That'll be a first down and more up to the 25-yard line. Inching closer to the red zone.
Again, Otis coming up with a big catch like he always seems to do in this game. Slight limp for him, though, a little bit as he comes off the sidelines. Hopefully Otis is okay on the sidelines.
Sanders a tailback. McGrath rolling out to his left. Throwing for the end zone. Going to fall incomplete through the hands of R.L. Miller. Good coverage by Junior Fiawi.
Slight contact on that play, but still incomplete off the hands of R.L. Miller. Second and 10 from the Lancers, 29.
McGrath rolling out to his left, heaving across his body. Pass going to be incomplete. Flags flying in the backfield. Junior Fiawi, good coverage again, looking for Kalanico.
Looks like it's going to be a holding on the Irish.
Yep. Penalty will move them back. Will still be second down. Flag comes in before the play. Sportsmanlike conduct against Sacred Heart Cathedral. That'll move them back even more.
Huge
bit of
break
chirping
for
from their sidelines.
Huge break for the Lancers. Started from their own 29. Now they're only past midfield, but
second and 40. So they got backed up from that hold, and then sportsmanlike conduct really added up. If you're the Lancers defense, you want to play deep here, take everyone back a few steps.
Wouldn't be surprised if this ball goes towards Jerry Mixon here on Sawyer Hughes. Matchup to watch at the bottom of your screen on this play.
McGrath rolling out right. He's got nothing there. Ball's out. Lancers are going to pick it up. That ball definitely looked like a fumble, but it will be ruled an incomplete pass. Third down and 40 now. Fighting Irish on their own 45. Safeties for the Lancers are very deep.
Atkinson's in secondary right now.
Screen to Jerry Mixon. Mixon will take this up to the Lancers 39-yard line. That will be nowhere near close. Late flag comes in at the end of the play. Looks like it might be another unsportsmanlike conduct. Another unsportsmanlike conduct on Sacred Heart.
The Sacred Heart Cathedral fans do not like that call. Another penalty on the same drive. That is 3 penalties. First a holding, and a sportsmanlike conduct, and then another one right now. Irish fans do not happy at all right now.
That won't get ruled from the end of the play. Still will be third down and a long way to go.
So that's going to erase Mixon's roughly 15-yard screen pass.
3rd and 42, or excuse me, 4th and 42. That was a loss of downs there on that unsportsmanlike conduct. So yeah, 4th and 42. Kiana Ina and Mac Morka, the 2 safeties, are way deep. Morka all the way back to the 35-yard line. Bit of confusion, but the punt team will come out for Sacred Heart. Kiana Ina and Bryce Luna are both deep to receive this punt.
Deep back to receive this punt is Bryce Luna. Had a fumble earlier in the game, but made up for it. Nice catch earlier.
The answer's going for squeeze block. Good punt. Kiana Ina's going to let it bounce into his hands. Kiana Ina returns it for a few yards up to the 16 or 17. The Lancers will retain possession. 7:40 to go in the ball game. Up 7, 24-17.
The Fighting Irish has received numerous penalties, resulting them to punt back to the Lancers.
Irish fans are furious about that last penalties. Let's see if the Lancers can silence them here.
1st and 10, Doherty under center. Handoff to Kiana Ina.
Wouldn't be surprised to see a run-heavy drive with the Lancers here, just trying to
burn some time off the clock. Yeah, Sacred Heart Cathedral still has all 3 timeouts. So do the Lancers. That last one went for 9 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 1. St. Francis on their own 26-yard line.
The Lancers passing game is really looking great today compared to the last home loss to the.
Kiana Ina again, he'll get the first down. And a little bit more up to the 30.
Less than 7 minutes left in this game.
Injured player on the field for Sacred Heart.
The Lancers offense has really been looking really strong this past 2 games, coming off a big win against the SI Wildcats and coming here again and just being able to throw the ball at will. A couple big plays to Atkinson and Derek Geely have really sparked this offense. On the defensive side, we've really been able to contain Jerry Mixon, standout running back, as well as contain the passing game with R.L. Miller and Otis Jr. The secondary has really been able to make up for some mistakes early in the first half, but some game plan adjustments and the corrections have really tightened up that. With only less than 7 minutes left to get in this game, we're hoping to continue that trend of just defensive dominance and see if we can get something going on the offense to hopefully just cut this time down a little bit.
Yeah, defense has definitely been the headline this second half. No points have been scored from either team. Back from the injury timeout, 1st and 10 for the Lancers on their own 30. Kealakeana is going to get another handoff in that one. We'll go for maybe a yard. Correction, that last play went for about 3 or 4 yards. 2nd and 6 now.
Single but set again for the Lancers. Regalis in motion.
Another run on 2nd and 7. Kealakeana bouncing it outside. He lost the football. Flag flies in.
What's the flag? What is the flag?
Flag will go against the Lancers. Still unclear who recovered that football.
Lancers lucky to get that one back. Definitely a lot of pressure on Kealakeana this game without having Kamal Julian as a backup. So all the rushes have really been going to him with really no one else giving him a rest. So not surprised to see the fumble there.
Yeah, he's played nearly every snap this game on both sides of the ball. Second and 16 now after the penalty. Timeout St. Francis, 5:29 to go in the game. Back from the Lancers timeout. Lancers, that was their first time out of this half. They have 2 remaining. Sacred Heart still has all 3. 5:29 to go. 2nd and 16. Lancers on their own 24-yard line. Doherty play action. Rolling out to his right, throwing dump off for Tiono. Over his head, incomplete. That'll be 3rd and 16 now.
Wide open running back for the Lancers, but Irish able to put some pressure on him. Make a pass a little bit too high, a little bit too much pressure, a little bit too much oomph on that ball. Emotions have definitely been high in this game, with the Irish getting 2 unsportsmanlike conducts on the last 2 plays. If they get the ball back, let's see if they can contain their emotions.
3rd and 16. Lancers trips up top. Plays flag dead. Motion on the line. False start on the Lancers. 3rd and 21 now. Back from their own 19.
Penalties really being devastating to both the Irish and the Lancers' drives. Putting the Lancers back in their own 20-yard line, 3rd and 20.
Third and 21, Doherty in the shotgun. He's got time to throw. Looking over the middle, Riley Long, wide open, complete! Riley Long with a huge play to extend this Lancers drive into Sacred Heart territory.
Again, Riley Long exactly where you need him, exactly at the right time. Able to find a seam in the Irish defense. Matt Doherty gets enough time, set his feet. Perfect pass.
Riley Long again with a huge play. He's been making them all night.
Let's see a replay of that pass and catch.
He's got time to throw. Looking over the middle, Riley Long, wide open, complete! Riley Long with a huge... Good, all right.
Great play by the Lancers, able to get them out of their own end zone. Fresh set of downs at about midfield.
Clock now still running. Now we're under 5 minutes left in this game. Doherty, fullback handoff, Isaiah Tiono. He's going to power his way forward for 8 yards. 7 or 8 yards.
Kiala getting a rest. Bryce Luna came in, but Bryce Luna's coming out now, and Kiala coming back in the game.
Also got to credit the offensive line tonight. The pass blocking has been phenomenal. Doherty has not been sacked once. All these guys, strong unit. Great showing from them tonight. Doherty under center on 2nd and 3. Gonna go Kiana Aina. He's gonna spin off a tackle, fight forward. He's gonna lose a yard. That'll be 3rd and 4. Clock is still running. 3 minutes and 40 seconds and counting.
Even despite the injury to Siasi Tonga, the O-line's really been able to give Doherty enough time to set his feet and really put his full strength into these passes.
That's a strong unit of seniors. You got Oliver Berry, Joe Talia Louie, Solomon Tupa, Alex Bobadilla, and DJ Scott. 3rd and 4. Doherty in the shotgun. Motion on the line.
Again, another penalty on the Lancers. An earlier one set them back within their own 10-yard line. This one setting them back to midfield. 2nd and 9. Third and 9. Sorry, here for the Lancers.
And that one was on DJ Scott. Third and 9, trips at the top of your screen. Hepburger, Geely, and Long. Andrew Atkinson at the bottom. Keanu Ina, the tailback. Halfback draw. Keanu Ina fighting forward. He's not going to get the first down. Be 4th down and about 5. Oliver Berry a little slow to get up. Seems like he's okay. God, dude.
Oliver Berry limping to the sidelines. Big part of this St. Francis O-line. Hopefully he is okay.
Yeah, Oliver Berry, bit of star, one of the captains for this team. He's got multiple offers.
The Fighting Irish is kept on its toes as both a threat from the run and the pass.
Lancers opting to punt this ball. Chris Hahn coming out. Only 4th and 4. Surprised to see, well, not surprised to see Kokanyu punting it, as he's usually a pretty safe coach when it comes to play calling.
Fourth and 4, punt team out for the Lancers. Mixon is back to receive. It's going to take a Lancers bounce. Mixon's going to field it. Oh! Tackle, flag comes in. That'll be a horse collar.
Mixon is slow to get up. Hopefully he's okay.
He definitely had Vinovich. What? He definitely didn't have Swank. He definitely didn't have First and 10, screen pass to Miller. It's going to be complete. He's going to fall forward again about 8 yards. Second and 2 now. Sacred Heart on their own 42. Deep pass, gonna fall incomplete. Kalanika was targeted. Junior Fiawi on the coverage. Flag on the play. Legal shift against the Fighting Irish. Second and 7 after the illegal shift penalty. McGrath under pressure. Still on his feet. He's going to get sacked. Big sack. Braden Ellis gets there to make the play. Braden Ellis escapes the double team. Mixing the injured player for the Irish, able to walk off on his own power. Third and 16 after the sack. McGrath heaving one deep into coverage. Nearly picked off by Mac Morka. Will fall incomplete. That'll bring up 4th and 16. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth and 16. Irish have to go for it if they still want a shot. McGrath. Braden Ellis in the backfield. Pass is going to be caught complete. It's going to be short. Turnover on downs. Lancers will retain possession.
Atkinson with a tackle.
Great play, Andrew Atkinson. Yeah, nice to see him out there on defense. Sacred Heart just has one timeout left. That should do it.
Great game by the Lancers. Only less than 2 minutes left. Expects a few runs to Kealanna, and really just close this one out. Regulus in motion, like they usually do.
So run to Kealanna, Ina. Sacred Heart will use their final timeout.
A minute and 46 seconds left in this game. 2nd and 8 for the Lancers from about the Irish 41.
Second and 8 after the timeout. Rick Gillis in motion. Kiana Ina still a tailback. And he will get it. He's going to get dropped in the backfield for a loss. Whoa. Aggressive tackle.
Yeah, Mixon lifts up Kiana Ina off his feet. A good 3 feet. Glad he doesn't get injured on that play.
Clock will run. 3rd and 11. Lancers will take their time on this one.
Lancers just letting the clock run out. Less than a minute left from the 43 of the Irish. Doherty I form again. Timeout Lancers.
This will be the Lancers' second timeout of the half. They've got one left. Sacred Heart's out of timeouts. 55 seconds to go.
This game is all but over for the Lancers unless Sacred Heart pulls off a miracle here. Expect another run from the Lancers, a delay of game to run out the clock completely, and then hopefully a punt from the Lancers punter will be able to pin him far back to give him the lowest chance of a miracle. Keala Ana again in the backfield on top of your screen. Atkinson and Riley Long, who have been really the stars of this game. Riley Long just managing to find the seams this entire game and just be where Matt needs him to be. Atkinson has a nice touchdown early in the game. Has been relatively quiet, but also been getting some good reps on defense which you usually don't see him at.
Kiana Ina's going to get about a yard. Clock still will run. That'll bring up 4th and about 10. Lancers can run this down as far as they want.
Lancers running this clock down to the last seconds possible. Regulus in motion.
Timeout Lancers with 6 seconds left.
Great game by the Lancers here. Pretty much over. Passing game was excellent. Riley Long, a couple great catches. Atkinson with a catch deep in the end zone, and even Derek Geely got involved with the offense, which we usually don't see. But happy to see him expanding his role on this team, which is a huge part of this, huge part of what this offense needs to stay succeeding. Hopefully, we can see more of more of this offense just thriving in the coming games and use this momentum that we built from the SI game and now this game to really continue until the end of the season.
Yeah, also they take that into next week as they go take on Valley Christian up there on the hill in San Jose. 4th and 9, Doherty's going to throw, step back, waste time, and just huck it up. Flag's going to come in. Time does expire. Assuming the penalty is on Sacred Heart, that should end this ball game. No, that's just waste time. He literally just... Well, I mean, that's how else can you do it without getting an intentional grounding? I know you tried to catch that. Yeah, no, that's fun. I would have messed. Will be a pass interference against Sacred Heart. That'll be declined. And that'll end the ball game. The Lancers take down Sacred Heart Cathedral Fighting Irish by a score of 24-17 to even out their record at 3-3 and improve to 2-1 in the WCAL. Just a great game all around. It was a back and forth in the first half, and then defense was the name of the game in the second half. Not a single point was scored this second half.
Yeah, just overall great game from the Lancers. Able to hold R.L. Miller and Jerry Mixon to not that many yards, able to prevent them from really having some breakout plays. Great job by the defense. And really on both sides of the ball, something that the Lancers have been struggling with recently is pass protection, and the boys up front were really able to step up today and really give Doherty enough time to set his feet and put the ball in Riley Long and Andrew Atkinson's hands, and even Derek Geely today. And also a great game by Keala, who took the majority of the workload with Kamal Julian injured. And also a great game from Chris Hahn, who stepped up for the injured kicker and punter, Liam Aiello. So hopefully we'll see him expand his role in the next coming years as he's only a junior.
Yeah, once again, just more props to Keala County. The guy played nearly every snap, maybe sat out 5 max, playing star safety and star running back for the Lancers. Yeah, Lancers next week, they go to take on Valley Christian on the 14th, and then take on Reardon the 22nd. And then their next home game will be 3 weeks from today, the homecoming game against the Bellarmine Bells on October 28th. That's all we have for you tonight from Mountain View. I'm Sammy O'Brien.
I'm Ethan Kohara.
And we'll see you next time. Go Lancers.
This game has been a good morale boost for the Lancers, putting the record at 3-3. Putting the season back on track, today was also a good showcase of both the Lancers and the Fighting Irish's ability to throw the football long and deep for good yardage. The defenses have also been clinical today on their blitzes with multiple tackles for loss. The fourth quarter was extremely noticeable for just how many penalties there was. All in all, the game was close, but a good win for the Lancers.
And make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Lancer Live.